Students, this is Ms. Headley. Today we're going to be continuing Lesson 3-2. So this is Part 2. We will be on page 135. So go ahead and turn there in your Reveal Math workbook. On page 135, we will start learning how to calculate unit price. Today's problem says Yelena will take the train into the city each day for 1 week. Which pass offers her the lower cost per day? You will see that we have 2 tickets, or 2 bus fares, train fares. We have 2 train fare tickets. One of them is a 7-day pass, and it costs $35. Our second pass is a 1-day pass, and it costs $6.25. In order to determine which pass offers the greatest discount per day, let's do a double number line. So if you have some paper out, which I hope you do, let's go ahead and do some blank number lines. Now because this one is 7 days, I need to make 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Now, these are the days, and then this is the amount of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a 7-day pass costs $35. Let's do our double number line for the bottom. Again, I'm just doing 7 lines because my top one has 7 lines. I like to keep things even. Now this one is per 1 day. So this 1-day pass costs $6.25. All right. If it's loud on this video, I apologize. They are mowing the yard right now. All right. Let's determine which one of these passes gives the better discount so that Yelena doesn't have to spend a whole lot of money. We already know that for our second pass, 1 day is $6.25. Let's say that I want to figure out how much it would cost to go 7 days, because I'm going to compare it to my 7-day pass at the top. I know that to go from 1 to 7 is 1 times 7, which equals 7. Please keep in mind that we are using the dot for multiplication because we are on a 6th grade curriculum. If I do something to one side, I must do it to the other. So now we will do $6.25 times 7, which is going to equal $43.75. And I will record that right here. Make sure you take note that to get from the first point to the next, you multiplied by 7. The reason we did that is because we multiplied the top by 7. Now let's look at our top double number line. I need to figure out how much it would cost for 1 day. This is going to be much like our other problem, except opposite. This time, we're not going forwards, we're going backwards. So if we use multiplication to go forward, we must use the opposite to go backwards. The opposite of multiplication is, I hope you said division, because that would make you right. So 7 divided by 7 will get us 1. Therefore, we must do 35 divided by 7. I know that 7 can't go into 3, but it can go into 35 5 times. 7 times 5 is 35, equaling 0. Don't forget that whenever you get to 0, the answer on the top is our quotient, which means our answer. So, 7 days is $35, but 1 day is $5. So I'm going to write a 5 right here. Let's compare the prices. The first pass, 1 day, is $5. On the second pass, 1 day is $6.25. Our very first pass is cheaper per day. Now that we know which one is cheaper per day, let's pretend that Yelena wants to go on the train for only the weekdays. So that would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's only going to be 5 days. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'm going to be moving forward. 1 to 5 means 1 times 5 equals 5. So I must multiply my bottom number by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So my first pass for 5 days, it's going to be $25. Let's look at the second one. If I go to 5, $6.25 times 5 will equal $31.25. So my second ratio is 5 to $31.25. Again, it will be much cheaper if Yelena purchases the first ticket. Let's do a little bit of review. Go ahead and look at page 136. While you're turning there, I will erase my board.